Report package owners and doclet authors can work with variables using the web interface or SmartView. Let's look at the web interface first. From the home page, I select the report package and then select the Variables tab. By default, the tab lists all available variables. However, you can filter on variable type to display only static or reference variables. I'll choose All. For each variable, the tab displays its type and description, value and the source doclet for reference variables, number of times the variable is used, and the location of each usage when clicked. You can see who created the variable and when it was last modified. Let's create a static variable to store information about the current quarter. The variable name must be unique across variables within the report package and should be descriptive of the variable to make it easier to find. Because I'm creating a static variable, I can define its value using the web interface. The variable has been created and is ready to be added to the report package doclets. Now let's create a reference variable. Because the reference variable value is sourced from a location in a doclet within a report package, such as a single Excel cell or Word text, I can only create its name and description using the web interface. The actual value can only be defined in Word or Excel using SmartView. The Actions menu enables you to perform management tasks for a selected variable. You can edit the variable name and description. For static variables, you can also update their value. I'll change the value of the period ended variable to roll over the report for the next month. The change in value is immediately reflected on the Variables tab, and all affected doclets are automatically updated. You can inspect properties and history of changes for a selected variable. You can also permanently delete a variable from the report package. However, before deleting a variable, ensure that the variable is no longer used. Although the variable is removed from the listing on the Variables tab, the variable text is not automatically removed from the document. If required, you can search for each inserted instance and delete the text. If you want to reinstate a variable, you must re-add the variable to all previously used locations. Let's switch to SmartView. I'll open the sample report package and view the list of all variables. Similar to the web interface, I can select to view only static or reference variables. When I open a doclet that uses a variable, I can see the number of times the variable is used in the doclet. Steps to create a static variable are similar to those in the web interface. After the variable is created, it is immediately available for adding to doclets. You can create a reference variable and define its name and description. However, the doclet needs to be checked out to define a source value from the doclet as the reference variable value. I'll check out the doclet and define a source value for the gross profit reference variable that I created earlier. On the profit analysis sheet, I select a cell that displays the gross profit for the reported period. In the Variables panel, I select and edit the variable, click the Use Current Selection as Reference Value icon, and click OK. Notice that the status of the variable is set to Not Committed, which means that its value is not updated in the system until the doclet is checked in. You can remove the link from a reference variable to its source in a doclet. I'll keep the link. As in the web interface, I can inspect the variable's properties and history of changes, or delete the variable. I'll check in the doclet. The reference variable shows its source now. The gross profit variable shows the correct values and source information and is ready to be added to the report package doclets. To learn more, visit docs.oracle.com.